Do you live outside of the US and you think it's not possible to do phone flipping? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can do phone flipping yourself outside of the US. Coming up next.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the skies, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog.
Hey guys, this is Broke to Beast, where I make videos about starting your own business, online or offline, as well as follow along my own journey. Before we start, if you like entrepreneurship and business content, make sure you go down below and subscribe because we post videos every day about helping you achieve your success. This video is mostly for people that live outside of the US and want to start phone flipping. However, I will also talk about at the end of the video how if you live in the US you can expand your business to other countries. Most YouTube channels and Facebook groups that talk about phone flipping include people that live in the US mostly or in Canada. And although there are some people outside of the US, the norm is that people that do phone flipping is in the US. They use eBay and Craigslist in order to flip phones. The second biggest group that I'd say that flips phones is from the UK, where it also works as well. Even though they don't use Craigslist, they use other websites like Gumtree. But the thing is, you might think that this type of business only works in the US or in the UK, but it actually can work anywhere you want. This is because everywhere in the world, if it's a decently organized or developed country, people will have cell phones, smartphones that you can buy and sell, as long as you can find a difference in prices and you can convince somebody to sell you a phone in a cheaper price and then resell it for a higher price to make a profit. You're flipping phones. That's it. It doesn't need to be in the exact same situation as people in the US that buy on Craigslist and maybe sell on Craigslist or sell on eBay. You can do it yourself your own way. Example, myself, I live in Portugal and I do phone flipping here in Portugal. And although I can't exactly do the same methods and as the people in the UK and the US, I have adapted my own system. So I'm able to buy and sell phones here in Portugal. What do? I started out by buying phones, by posting up ads on Facebook and buying and lowballing people on a website that is called Oil Sheesh that looks like Craigslist, but a little bit better. And I started getting some deals and I started selling the phones locally. The problem is I wanted in the beginning to sell on eBay because that's what I saw people in the UK and the US doing. However, the prices here in Portugal are so high compared to other countries and compared to the eBay that I was using, that it was ebay.co.uk, that it wasn't profitable. It literally, the price that I was buying here, even lowering the price was ridiculous compared to the prices that people were selling it. So people always send me angry messages. People always stopped talking to me and I wasn't getting deals. So I figured out something. What if I did it the other way around? If the prices on eBay were so cheap that I could actually buy on eBay for the price that it was selling at and sell it here in Portugal for a profit. Like, for example, an iPhone 5, I can buy it on eBay for 100 euros and I can sell it here with a warranty for 150. You can see that, right? There's a $50 profit right there, 50 euro profit, $60 profit. And that's with a reliable supplier in the UK. I just have to order phones from eBay, send them here, and then sell it to people directly. So this is to prove you that you don't need to be in the UK or the US in order to make this successful. As long as you have three main steps of the business figured out, you'll be able to flip phones anywhere. And the three steps are: where do you find phones, how do you prepare the phones and how you package them, and where you sell your phones. And this can change varying from country to country. And if you're in the US or in the UK, if you start selling to other countries, this will also change. You have to realize that you need to find a market difference. So you need to create one. So if you find one like I did, you can buy on eBay and then sell locally. That's finding a market difference. Or you can make a market difference by lowballing people or by just buying phones that are cheaper than the market value that is stated on eBay. So just try to be creative. You have three things that you need to care about. The middle one is basically figured out. You just need to take good photos. I've talked about how to take good photos in my other videos. And you need to write good copy in your ads. And you maybe need to include a warranty or some type of document in order to bring trust to people. Besides that, the only things you need to care about are where you find phones and where you sell your phones. As long as you can figure out that, you'll have a business going. So you can find phones in other countries, in other websites, online websites. You can meet up with people. You can put up ads that you buy phones, and people will message you, and you'll select a few deals that work out for you. You can use Facebook, Craigslist, eBay. You can use whatever website is for your country. So UK would be Gumtree. In my country would be OLX. Other countries, I'm not sure, to be honest, in Europe or other places. But every single country, I'm sure of this, every single country has a website that is about trading and about selling and buying locally. So just use that if you can. And especially if you can buy from other countries due to price difference, then that would be even better, because especially if you can include the tax, because sometimes if you buy from another country and it's imported to yours, you have to pay a tax. At least here in Portugal, if the price is above 23 euros, you have to pay 23% on the cost of the actual object. So $100 phone would cost me 123, and if I'm selling it for 150, I'm already losing half of my profit, so maybe it's not too worth it. However, if I buy it from the UK, I don't have to pay a tax, because it used to be in the U and it's still applicable now. So here's the whole process you need to figure out for your country and for your specific situation. First, find a place to source phones, like I talked about, eBay, Craigslist, whatever. Find a website or a way to meet up with people and lowball and make deals. Meet up or buy it online. Take really good photos, include documents that you think are necessary, like warranties, legal documents of buy and sell, whatever you need for your country, and then place ads on different platforms in order to sell your phones. And when I'm talking about ads, I'm not even talking about paid advertising. I'm just talking about, Facebook Marketplace or Facebook buy and selling groups, on eBay itself, on the websites that you bought the phones initially. But there's actually another way you can make money with this, and it's with paid advertising. I tried Facebook advertising with the $5 budget. No, actually €5 budget per day. I used 20 euros of that budget, so 4 days in a row, and I got around 5 to 6 leads on a phone, and a couple of those almost went through. It didn't make it, but I think if I could switch it up a little bit and optimize my ads, I think it could really work out. So I'm going to try to see that in the future, and then I'm going to talk about it in a video, so I can show you guys how you can maybe go into paid advertising and not just free advertising. Anyways, I hope this helped you out, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below so we can have a conversation about phone flipping or whatever you want. And if you like this type of video, please leave a like and subscribe, because we post videos every day about helping you achieve your success. And until next time, peace.